How's it going, PhonLab? It's Root Junkie here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how to troubleshoot a device that is completely dead, will not turn on. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to use this little tool right here. This is a USB detector, so it does voltage and amperage, voltage in blue, amperage in red. And this is a great tool to have in your little kit. It's very inexpensive, less than $10. And I've got it plugged into a battery pack right here just so we can see it easily plugged in. You could technically plug it into a power brick or even a USB port on your computer. Just do this, but just going to show you how this works. So let's say you've got this device here that is just dead. It won't turn on. Doesn't matter how long you hold the power button down for, it will not turn on. And you're like, well, is it out of juice? Is it, is it a bad display? There's a lot of different things that could be reason why the screen will not turn on. Is it hard bricked? A lot of different reasons. But we want to make sure that the battery is actually charging and functioning and USB ports working and things like that. And this is a great tool to alleviate and know that a bunch of things are functioning or not. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. And what we're going to do is we're going to plug into the little thing. This thing's got two outputs, here and here, normal USB outputs. We're going to go ahead and plug in our cable. And what you should see happening, which is real nice here, you see the voltage dips a little bit. That's pretty normal whenever you put a load on something. But you can see right here that we actually have, 1 amp, 1.05 amps, 1 amp. And actually, if you look on the output of this device, it says it can output up to 1.5 amps. Or actually, no, I'm sorry, it's 1 amp. It's input 1.5 and output of 1 amp. So that's right what this device can do, this little battery pack. But you can also test chargers with this, right? So instead of plugging into the charger brick, you plug this in there. You can test that the charger brick is actually outputting the correct voltage for what it's spec'd for on the back of the brick. So it has quite a few usage, okay, that really are helpful. So you can see we're charging right here. So let's take another scenario and plug in a different cable to a different device and see what would happen if, maybe the USB port's bad or, the device isn't charging. So I'm going to unplug that one. You can see the amperage goes away, and we'll plug in a new one. Okay, so you can see right here that, I've got a little tablet right here plugged in, just so you guys can see it. It's an Amazon tablet. And you can see it's basically drawing no amperage whatsoever, okay? Or very, very little. And generally this is an indication that, of course, right, it's not charging the battery. So maybe you're using a bad cable, maybe you have a bad port that's not allowing it to charge. It could be some different things. Maybe the battery on the device is just hosed. But this would be a good indication of, let's look into the device physically, hardware side stuff. Okay. Now, I just know for a fact that when you power this device on, it starts charging. So this is a very low amperage charge, 1/4 of an amp. But if you see that, that's good. And if you get a device that just won't power on, and you can get it to at least go to 1/4 amp or somewhere in that range to start charging, let it sit there and charge for an hour or two. Come back and see if you can get it to power on. But this tool is just really nice, super helpful for diagnosing problems. So let's see, the screen went off on this device. So some reason these Amazon tablets, when the screen's off, it goes down to this much amperage. When the screen's on, it goes up to that much amperage, which is pretty interesting. I'm not sure what that is. That's a bug with the software or what it is, but and I can turn off the screen and there it goes back down, right? Pretty crazy. So yeah, definitely these are very helpful for figuring out, what's going on with the device, if it's charging correctly, if it if you need to let it charge and let it just sit there and soak up a little bit, or if there's something going on with a cable or a port or so on and so forth, or even checking power bricks. So definitely recommend having one of these just in your troubleshooting toolbox for figuring out, bad battery or so on and so forth. So pretty sweet. Besides this, I'm also going to just show you guys another thing you can do. Sometimes if you're hard bricked, the best way to know, because you might charge if you're hard bricked. Sometimes it doesn't charge when you're hard bricked, but the best way to know if you're hard bricked is just to plug your device into your computer. And so we're going to go over and do that and show you what that's going to look like as well. Alright, so here we are on my computer, and another deal when you're looking at a dead device and you're not sure if it's charging right, or you can't get it to charge and you're using the little voltage amperage meter over there and it's just not charging correctly. For some reason, when you plug into a USB port, a lot of times hard brick devices will start charging. Even just not hard brick devices will start charging through your USB port on your computer, okay? So what I want to do is just go ahead and show you guys. If you go in here to manage, my computer manage, it'll open up device manager here. We can go right in here to device manager, and here we go. So if you plug in a device to your computer and it's hard bricked, it's going to come up with Qualcomm drivers somewhere. So this one, it popped a COM port, and it did it so fast it's already gone. But on MediaTek devices, it's going to come up with a preloader, and it's going to be under COM ports. And on Qualcomm devices, when you plug it in, if it's hard bricked, it's going to say Qualcomm chip device, or bulk device generally is what it says. So you're going to see those things pop up in here. If it's functioning or it just needs to charge, it's not going to come up like that. It's going to normally come up under just portable devices. So let's see if this one does. Once it boots up, it generally will come under portable devices. Alright, so yeah, here you go. This one is finally shown up on here, and this is a Samsung device. So you can see it right here under portable devices, Galaxy S10. So very nicely. So if you can get it to come up in here in your device manager, and you can see it under the S10 or under whatever device name it is, then you're probably good. Just let the thing charge and see if you can get it to fully boot correctly. You know, sometimes it won't even show up as anything, and just let it sit there on that USB port for 2 hours and come back and see if you can get it. I've seen some things come back from a completely dead state, and you think they're hard brick, but you just need to let them charge under either computer port or under just a normal power brick, and they will eventually come back. So always do a good 2-hour charge before you think, you know, we've got a hard brick device. And sometimes it might come back, and it might come back as that you know, that COM port device, and it might show up as a Qualcomm device, or it might show up as a preloader or something like that for MediaTek. And if it does, then you got a hard bricked issue, and you can kind of go from there. But I just want to show you that's basically how you would, you know, work with a device that's completely dead. Is initially charging and checking your amp and voltage, and then from there, if that doesn't get it to come online, go ahead and plug it into your computer for a couple hours, and then also see what it does in here in Device Manager and how it connects up, whether it's under a portable device or it's under a COM port. Just to show you a COM port, let me plug something else in. So here's where the COM port would look like right here. COM port, okay? So under COM port, it would either say, like I said, either preloader, or it'll say Qualcomm bulk mode or something like that. Diag mode, hard to say how it might come in, but it'll be under COM ports if it's in a hard bricked state, and then you'll need to have the right files to resurrect that device. But guys, that's going to wrap it up here for me, you know, talking about battery problems, you know, bad displays, hard brick devices, and some tools you can use to test and troubleshoot those issues. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and we'll catch you later.